pioneer and legend himself, Royce Gracie. First, talk to me, because it's about your knowledge about the sport. How do you feel that it has evolved as of today?
I think what changed is the training camp, the not the technique itself, but the way people prepare, the shoes, the food. You see, that changes. But the way you throw a jab, there's only one way to throw a jab. A choke is a choke. From 1950 to today, a choke is still the same choke.
What advice would you give to the new breed of MMA fighters coming up? Because you have so much knowledge. You're like a modern day Mr. Miyagi.
Thanks. Call me old, man. Everything's possible. You just gotta train. You gotta have discipline. A lot of people lack on discipline. You gotta have discipline to get up and do what you gotta do. You see, so discipline plays a lot of big role in this.
As far as Anderson Silva, do you want to see him come back after his back-to-back losses to Weidman?
Of course. He's still entertaining a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
He's a good fighter, a good athlete. So,
who would you want to see him fight in his comeback fight?
It doesn't matter. Anderson Silva will always put up a show. He will always put up a show.
Have you had some words of encouragement for him after, he had that setback?
I think he needs some time to rest, go back to training camp, go back to the basics, relearn without the pressure. But he's still in shape, he's still training. The way I look at it is, first thing to win the fight, you gotta know what you're doing. Second becomes endurance. Third becomes power. Exactly in that order. But a lot of guys spend a lot of time at the gym, looks great, but they don't have the endurance, and they kind of know what they're doing, so they compensate with strength. But you can't accuse them of something. You see, it's hard to say. So
you have a lot of knowledge, and you talk about pressure a lot from being a champion like Jose Aldo was. Can you give us examples of what pressures they face?
Pressure of having to defend the title when the show wants you to defend it. You see, you don't fight when you want it. You fight when they tell you when to fight. So it's a lot of pressure. Sometimes the guy is just tired, man, just want to take a year off, and they go, nope, can't. You gotta fight. Man, but I don't feel good. You gotta fight. It's like, you see, you don't have a choice.
Like GSP, for example, that took some time off and now he's contemplating coming back.
Yep, same thing with Anderson Silva.
And then, as far as your favorite fighters right now, do you have a favorite fighter? Because it seems like you're very knowledgeable. And
I like the guys on the top, the champions, because they know how to use strategy. All of them. That's why they're the champions. They don't just plant their feet and try to duke it out, and it's not a, you see, those that plant their feet and duke it out and just tough will go away one day. But you see, the guys that know how to use strategy, they stay on top for a long time.
What's your prediction for this fight against Ken Shamrock? Because I know you're looking to put this to rest and turn your page in your life.
I don't give predictions, but I'm training to win. I'm training to win.